Oh. Hey, Robin Swift Show.
What's up?
Jay, what's up, dude?
Same shit, different toilet.
Sorry, dude. Jay Whittaker. We were on our break. With
No, it's all good.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. I got a massive echo, at least on my side, it seems like.
Do you want to try calling back?
Check.
Yeah, I'm not sure what could be causing that.
Is it just our voices that are echoing, or?
Hold on. Hello?
Hey. Can you hear us?
Check. Hello?
Jay,
you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. There we go.
Cool. What's going on, dude? You're a comedian?
Nothing much.
You're from
a comedian.
L.A. and Salt Lake City?
Yeah, L.A. and Salt Lake City, and I go back and forth between each, and I do my own podcast and do another podcast. Are we rolling right now?
Yeah, we're on live right now, dude. Yup.
Oh shit! Shout out to my moms. My mom made my mom makes these dope ass chocolate oatmeal cookies. All right, I just wanted to give a shout out to my mom.
Now I want them. I've seen some of your videos on YouTube about the oh my god, what was it? The pretzel pizza by Little Caesars.
Oh god, that video is still on there. God, I gotta take that shit down.
Dude, I just wanted to know where I could get one. It sounded so good. Oh my god.
That was Little Caesars. That video was. I should take that down because that pizza. I ate like that whole fucking thing on the whole, and it was the worst idea I ever had.
Why's that?
Because that destroyed that absolutely destroyed my stomach. Fun fact, I'm lactose intolerant too. So.
Oh.
Are there any Little Caesars still around, or did they all go?
They're around. Yeah, they like where my kids are.
They're all over. Yeah. Go by, and they're definitely out on the West Coast and in the mountain region. A lot of people where they're starving college students. There will always be Little Caesars.
Yes. How long have you been doing stand-up for, Jay?
I've been doing stand-up for about 6 years. Started out in Salt Lake City, and but I grew up around it a lot in Los Angeles, and it just got good to me. I actually used stand-up to kind of fulfill a friend that had passed on. He'd always recommended that I do it. So in the wake of his death, I started just coping with it by going on stage.
Wow.
And so I turned that tragedy into triumph, so that's more so why I do it.
Cool. It's strange to hear you say you moved from LA to Salt Lake. Like usually you would go to LA to start something.
Exactly.
Like that.
No, like I'm all about reverse engineering, guys. Like I'm just, like most comedians want to go to LA, make it. No, I'm here to go to Utah and try to. A lot of people don't know, man. There's a lot of shit out here. No, I'm totally kidding. I got stationed out here.
Man, so you go back and forth?
Yeah, I go back and forth, but I got stationed out here for the military about 14 years ago, and
wow.
13 years ago. So I've been stationed out here for a little bit, and just kind of made it my home.
Yeah. Okay.
And so home is where you make it. So, but it's only an hour and a half flight. The fish tacos here aren't bad, and I just fly back and forth and I work for a talent agency out here. I'm calling you from Salt Lake right now.
Okay.
But, I have a talent agency that books me for commercials and a couple TV shows. So
cool.
That I will. I can't say which show in specific, but I will tell you the checks come from a guy with mouse ears.
I was thinking Harvey Weinstein, but
that guy's a piece of shit.
He is a total piece of shit. I did listen to your podcast. I enjoyed it, and you mentioned cats, so I thought you just had like dudes hanging out with you, like. These cats are here, but it was real cats. Like I loved hearing the cats. I don't know why that tickled me so much, just hearing the cats during the podcast.
Yeah, no, you don't hear them too much now. I mean, the later episodes that I got a better mic. The first couple episodes that I just started the podcast called The Incredibly Vocal Minority.
Yeah,
and it was the first couple podcast, I had like a Blue Snowball, which was fine. It's a great mic, but for what it is.
Okay.
And I decided to kind of just upgrade. So you don't hear the cats, and I found a little quiet place. It all just depends on where I'm at. A couple episodes I did while I was in California. A couple episodes were in Utah. Anytime you hear the 7 cats, it's a dead giveaway I'm in Utah.
Oh, okay. Too bad if you have a stalker, you might want to get rid of the cats because they'll know where to find you. I don't know if I heard the most recent, but I heard you when I originally heard it. I heard about you talking about Rick and Morty, that you were a big Rick and Morty fan.
Yeah, I just finished up the last season a couple weeks ago. That was, God, they really took this show in a great direction because they still leave so many unanswered questions. I mean, there's the obvious with the whole evil Morty theory, but there's just so many other questions that you have. I mean, what the fuck is going on with the mom? I mean, you guys were talking about the horse collage. I'm right there with you. That horse collage was fucking dark.
Oh my God, that was so sick. That was so sick.
Yeah, I was sitting there watching my lady, and we're just like, wait, is somebody gonna address this fucking horse collage?
Morty was so disturbed by that.
Yeah, I would be too. All right, come on now. Imagine your mom. I walk in. My mom makes great oatmeal raisin cookies. Okay, which I mentioned. If I walk in and guess what? I don't smell cookies. I smell dead ass horse. I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Yes. Oh.
So he was right to check her in that regard.
How did you feel about the finale though? I just feel like it was a great episode. I just felt like it wasn't finale worthy.
I feel like the reason why is I enjoyed it. That was the president, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I liked it just because it was just entertaining. Lots of explosions, and you get to hear Keith David's voice. He's got such a great voice.
Oh, is that who voices the president?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he's just a fantastic voice actor and a fantastic actor in all aspects. But it was just a fun episode. You didn't get the question, the question is what happened to mom? Is this mom or is this someone else? You know what I mean?
I like that
I'm trying not to spoil it for any listeners that may not be, familiar with Rick and Morty. But do I think it was finale worthy? To a certain extent, yes. To a certain extent, no. Yes, there were. We all want to see this evil Morty thing unravel.
Yeah.
But it's just you can't. But I like that they just kind of cleared the table. They really just kind of cleared the table of a lot of shit. So now season 4, we're going into it, and I almost it's imperative. First episode, evil Morty, Jerry gets his shit together, which won't happen, and then we figure out the thing that's good. Those are the 3 main storylines, and then probably some sort of weird, awkward thing with I think here's a bold prediction.
Ooh.
Morty finally gets his selfie. He finally gets his selfie with the president after stopping evil Morty.
That sounds great. I want to see that go down.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's just the way I look at it.
Who is your favorite side character out of all the seasons?
Favorite side character? God damn! I didn't realize this was going to be a pop quiz for Rick and Morty, which is fine.
Yeah.
My favorite side character probably would have to be Bird Person because that dude is just blunt as shit.
I wanted to see where Phoenix Person is. I wanted to see his incarnation.
Yeah, no, I definitely like Bird Person because I'm pretty blunt myself, and I love birds in general. Cool. And so, as I'm talking to you guys right now, I'm at Liberty Park, Salt Lake City. There's a Tracy aviary. The aviary is right here, so I go see birds here all the time.
What's your favorite bird?
Bird Person. Favorite bird, peregrine falcon. On my podcast, I do a bird of the week every week. So But yeah, peregrine falcon. It flies over 272 miles per hour, and it fucks shit up. It's pretty dope.
Wow, sounds like it, dude. That sounds badass.
I want to know how a bird makes it to bird of the week. Like, what does a bird have to like do?
Does he have to do something crazy? Like...
yeah. See, what you guys don't know is I put all these birds in this room. They all just kind of sit there. I quiz them. I give them a rose and some bird seed, and then I choose them. Okay, it's like The Bachelor, but with birds.
The Bird.
I'm a normal person, guys. Shut up.
I like it, man. We're gonna produce that show for you. That's it.
I love it. I do love it.
Yeah, but we call it Bird People.
Bird person.
So no, what I do to go for the bird of the week, it really just depends on the theme, and just kind of just like I always look for what interests me a lot is bird mating rituals because they're fucking hilarious. a lot of birds they do, but it's weird shit that they do that's very similar to humans. It's just like for instance, I want to say the blue-footed parrot. I want to say that's the one, but they basically, the male, what they do is they go out to they go out to like a gathering of other birds.
Hold on a sec. Sorry, Jay. Andy Dick was acting up. We had an article from earlier, and all of a sudden Andy Dick's ad music started playing.
No, it's all good. Just let me know to count in.
We're good. It was what, the blue-footed, the bird.
What's that?
What was the bird?
The blue-footed parrot. Basically, what it does, it gets into a gathering with other birds. The male finds the female that he wants to choose and mate with, and then he regurgitates into her mouth, and then that's how they mate. They're like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm about that. So it's pretty much like every night at a bar I've ever had.
I actually had that in college. I was at a frat party with a girl, and we were walking back to the dorms afterwards, and I knew I had to throw up, and she started, like, I started walking real fast. I was trying to get into the woods and throw up, and I guess she thought I was mad at her, so she started like chasing me and grabbed my arm as I was going into the woods, and I just turned my head and just vomited all over her. And I never spoke to her again after that. I never heard from her again after that.
So you didn't mate.
I didn't.
No, well, you didn't mate. I'm sorry. You probably did the ritual wrong. There's a lot of different. There's a lot of. I did the hood. Was it the hood mockingbird or some shit? Last week, because like it looks like a very cute bird, but all it does is it's like it will just kill other birds. I did this for Halloween, like the Halloween birds and all that shit.
Spooky birds.
And,
spooky birds.
Yeah, spooky birds. This one, it's very cute, but then it'll like go up to you, kill the shit out of you, keep you alive, and then like slowly sip on your blood for like a week. It's fucking crazy.
For a week? Wow. He sounds like a fun party bird.
Yeah, but it's lazy. What it does, it just keeps the bird by the barely hanging on for dear life. It's kind of like the jigsaw bird. It just keeps you alive.
Jigsaw bird. do they hang out together, the other jigsaw birds? Do they they're like, I got this body, I got that one over there, and
what do you think about that victim? What do you think about it? It's also called a Harvey Weinstein bird. What's that, Jack?
I said birds are fucking creepy, man.
They are. I remember 2 years ago, I was outside having a cigarette with a buddy outside at work on break, and just right between us, this bird just flew right in between us and just slammed into the wall, and we just started laughing so hard, like I almost fucking pissed myself because this stupid bird.
It was probably trying to mate.
I get these fucking turkey vultures or something that hang out in my backyard. I don't even know why they're there or what they do, but like I'll come home from work and they're all just, there's like 4 or 5 of them just in the fucking yard.
Have you seen them, Jay? They're crazy.
Yeah, I have seen those, and those are keeping your rodents away. That's actually a good thing. I mean, you probably it's that time of year where the rodents come in, so those are your good friendly turkey vultures. They look absolutely terrifying.
They do.
But They're helping you out. And that one bird that flew into the window, that was just part of the mating ritual. I think that might have been a great blue heron or something. Great blue herons tend to fly into windows to impress females.
That's amazing.
We gotta have you do that, Slim. Just run into windows. Because it was a window. It was a door of the building we worked in, and it was glass. It was just a glass door. So yeah. It probably was.
Maybe. You never know, man. Maybe I was just doing that just to impress a lady.
Yeah. Look what I can do.
He's just like, yo, girl, yo, look at this.
Look how cool I am.
Yeah. Check this out. I can't tell if it's real or glass. What's up? Boom. You know, I did the same thing. You know, when I was in junior high and high school, I tried to jump a 12-stair on my skateboard.
Oh.
Fractured my shit all up. So, you know, we all do stupid things to impress the opposite sex.
I didn't do it to impress anyone, but I walked into a screen door at my friend Danny's house once because I didn't realize it was there, and I just ripped his whole screen door off the back of his house. I was drunk. I was really drunk.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was like, that's not even called impression. That's just called drunk. Or in my family, we call it whiskey. Whatever.
Oh, jeez. What's the craziest thing, Jay, you've ever seen happen performing stand-up?
Fuck, man. The craziest thing I've ever seen was where a guy, I was getting heckled on stage, and I was dealing with the heckler just fine. But this guy, basically, in another part of the audience, it was like his civic duty to, like, seek this guy out. And he found, so, like, the guy that was heckling me all of a sudden gets heckled by this other guy, realizes the guy that confronts the heckler, realizes this is a guy from work I fucking can't stand. And so they start arguing. They know each other, so they start arguing. Like, you never shut the fuck up, Dan. And it just became this whole thing. I'm like, hey, can you guys get out of here so I can tell the rest of these dick jokes to these strangers, please?
You couldn't even continue. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's worse than a heckle.
No, it was actually, they left, but it was like, it gave me a great amount of material. And, you know, and then another time, like, there's women out celebrating their bachelorette party. It's like, I'm getting married, you know, and I'm like, cool, great, let me finish the show. And they were basically wanted the show, you know, they were the woo girls. What I like to call them woo girls. Woo!
I've heard the drunk.
So they just wanted the whole show to just be about her getting married, and basically, I'm like, that's called a roast. You know, like, you can hire me to do that at your wedding, although I hate your wedding already, and I'm sorry that. I flat out said, I apologize on behalf of your fiance already, because he's going to have stuck with a lifetime of your bullshit. And I said, I basically I just got heckled throughout the entire performance from their wedding. And I was just like, whatever. I figured I'd show up to their wedding, or at least come through and heckle their divorce hearing. I don't know. Fuck 'em.
Heckle the divorce hearing.
I like that. And
I do hope that they get divorced, though. Seriously, I hope they do not find eternal happiness. I hope they find nothing but pain and the darkness and emptiness that is the void.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Are you hoping for like a few years of like misery before the divorce?
Yeah, no. You know what it is? It's like I want it to be like they're both just turning the corner. And then, like, all of a sudden, I don't know, some guy named Dave hits her up on Facebook and then, like, fucks up her. Like, he's like her old high school sweetheart. You know, they used to drive around in their fucking Volkswagen Jetta and listen to Ja Rule together. Fuck them. Oh, God.
I like that.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
I shouldn't even like that. I know.
I have a tendency to get very personal on the show.
Oh, where'd I go from there? What advice would you give to somebody just starting out in stand-up?
When you're dealing with hecklers, do your best. But also, I just say be honest. I mean, obviously be funny, but be true to yourself. Don't go up there and try to, you know, oh, I just saw Patton Oswalt's new special on, you know, don't be Patton Oswalt. He's great. He's a great comedian. I'm not dissing Patton Oswalt. Just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
A lot of people just, because the audience could sniff that shit out.
Yeah.
But if you just, and like we live in an age now where someone can send a tweet, and that joke is just, it's only what would be a great joke about the government or something that would run for maybe be a timeless joke is a tweet that is forgotten in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just like try to write stories that are personal to you. Try to and pay attention to the opposites of whether be it mad or happy. Pay attention to the opposites on that spectrum. Pay attention to the extremities. If I tell you guys, hey, I got heckled by this bachelorette party, that's like, oh, that's a shitty situation. But then if I was to get more specific and pay attention, and go to the extremity of my madness on that, I'd be like, yeah, I got heckled by these 6 women, they do Sensi parties and play bunco on weekends, that type of shit, and got super specific. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gotcha.
So I feel like just more so paying attention to observe and report, but paying attention to your emotions and feelings and yada yada. That's a super deep psychiatrist answer, but whatever.
Right.
Nice.
Be aware.
I did love.
Just be woke.
I was watching some of your clips, and I loved your how you broke down "California Love" by Tupac and Dre, and that it's what did they call it? The Sunshine State.
Yeah, the Sunshine State. I did that song to fuck with my mom. That's the only reason why I wrote that joke. Because my mother loves that song. And when my mother finds a song that she likes, she will play it over and over and over. Like, I'm talking like 20 times in a row. And so it got to the point where I began to hate that song. And then I just listened to it one day and I was like, wait a minute. He says we're in the Sunshine State where the bomb ass hemp be. That's Florida. I mean,
I just
straight up, like,
you went so deep.
Geographically inaccurate. Like I say it's geographically inaccurate. Although a lot of people, it is said that the Sunshine State is the secondary name for California, but that's just some bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, man.
California's the Golden State.
Yes. And Jersey's America's armpits.
It's a nice armpit.
Jay, we have to wrap this up, dude. But thank you so much. You're awesome, dude.
No problem. You guys stay fly like birds.
Yeah, like Birdman.
Yeah, bird person, whatever. I don't know. You guys, thanks just for even taking the call, and you guys are dope.
Cool,
love what you guys do, and thanks for the support.
No problem, dude. Where can everybody find you?
You can check me out on Geek Show podcast. That's the one where I do. It's basically like Wu-Tang Clan for geeks. It's like 7 of us, and we sit around and talk about geek stuff. We just saw Thor Ragnarok last Thursday, and we gave a solid review of it. Cool. Great movie. Go see it. Awesome. I do my own podcast, The Incredibly Vocal Minority. Listen to it after Geek Show, basically, and check me out on Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram, all at It's Jay Whittaker. My Twitter's whatever my Twitter name is. That's what my everything else is. So.
Good choice. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, guys. You guys take it easy. Peace.
You too, brother.
Take care, man.
Peace.
All right.